Hi everyone, I've just come to share with you a journal that I've made, and this journal is a little bit different to what you've been seeing lately. I kind of went back through some of my old videos, some stuff that I have on playlists and things like that, and I thought I'm gonna make a proper junky journal. So I have used some digital stuff which was already printed out, but it's like digital ephemera. But I've used book pages and all sorts of things, and I'll mention that as I go through. The cover is made from a paper bag, and it's been Mod Podged, it's been gessoed, it's been Mod Podged. I've covered it over with this, which I think this is from Ephemera's Vintage Garden. I can't remember what the name of the kit, but I had that already printed out, and there's a page on the front which you can't see now because I've layered it up with some ephemera here, and this was a tag from ARTYmaze, and I just chopped the top off, and I've there's cardstock, some that ephemera, some doubled over coffee dyed paper, the tag obviously. There's a little bit of dainty trim here. No, I can't even remember how many pages are in this. I think there's, I don't know actually, I really can't remember. So it measures just shy of 8.5 inches by, let's see, 5.25. There is one signature, and don't know how many pages, can't remember. This will be listed for sale in my shop, so all them details will be on the listing if you're interested. And obviously you see I've done stitching around the edge as well. Sorry, I just wobbled the camera. So this is actually quite a heavy little journal, because I've used like heavy book pages and things like that. It's obviously weighed it down a little bit. So on the inside as well, I've used some of that paper from Ephemera's Vintage Garden. This front page was actually a floral book page, but I've done some layering. I've made an Edith Holden pocket, I've covered it with this image, and this is from Nectar's Creations, so there's a pocket there. This is from, this little word here is from Dreams Etc. And then I just made, what do you call that? An index card, coffee dyed, stamped, and then I've just put the tab on there. So that just pops in there, like so. Then on this page, that's obviously the back of the floral book page. I've got this large monthly calendar which I've just glued onto some cardstock, and then I just kind of roughly tore around the edges so that it looks kind of rustic. So that's paper clipped on there, and then we have a postcard on an index card. Here we have a piece of ephemera which I think is from ARTYmaze, and this was a printout from Marion Smith, and I lost all them kits when my hard drive packed up on me, but I found this in my stash. I've just made some envelopes from some cardstock, and I just popped that in there, and that goes there, and my paper clip, I thought it disappeared, that goes on there. That page is just blank, so you can journal on that. We have this tag here, and that's from ARTYmaze. We've got a pocket here on this ledger paper, and again that's just kind of roughly tore. I've used the ruler and the tearing method in quite a lot of this. So we've got a pocket there. We have some ephemera. We have a piece of vintage ephemera, and I've just backed that onto some cardstock. Again, some more ephemera. Here is I think this is from ARTYmaze as well. That's from her ephemera, is it ephemera set 2? Oh, and this is some music paper. Let's get that on there. I had a tag just in my stash, so I've popped that onto there. Some more. This is like a postcard. Don't know who that's from. I don't know if that's ARTYmaze or Tsunami Rose. Here I've got tons and tons of leftover cardstock from making covers from journals, so I just kind of roughly tore all that to make a side pocket. This ticket here is from ARTYmaze. Some more ephemera. Now, someone has said to me the other day, oh, you know, you make them really quickly. It's because I bulk do everything. I bulk coffee dye, I bulk printing, everything is just to hand with me. I'm always like thinking ahead and with my head. So we've got a dictionary page there. That's why it's kind of easy for me, because everything is just in boxes and tubs to the side of me, and it's just go get it and do what I want to do with it. So I've made a little booklet here. We've got a double pocket. This again is this was a houseplant book page, and I've just tore this, so it's really kind of raggedy, and we've got a double pocket there and here. Done some layering here. We've got this, I think this is from ARTYmaze as well, and another piece of ephemera, and obviously that little booklet. Again, that's a shrunk down page from Ephemera's Vintage Garden. Here we have an envelope pocket, and I've done tutorials on them in the past. They're easy peasy. So I've done that. I've only glued it here and here so that you've got that extra space for tucking things in there. And then we have this, which is from the old design shop. Some more ephemera. I think this is from ARTYmaze. That is, I think that's from Marion Smith again. I like just one of them odd pieces that I had left over. Don't know who that's from. Might be from Tsunami Rose. I've put some lace on here, and then this word is, well, this little saying says "Follow your heart" is from Dreams, etc. Oops. I've got an Edith Holden. I've just stuck a tag in there, and as you can see, it's open, so if you wanted to tuck something in there, you can do. Little piece of book page, and I've backed it onto some designer cardstock. Just made a pocket. We've got a postcard in there, and this is, I don't know where this is from, but it was in my stash, and I just folded it over and popped it in there. In the middle we've got a paper bag, so I've just put this piece, again this was just a scrap piece, I've just put that onto the paper bag, so it's gusseted so you can tuck lots of things inside there. Put the little label there. I think this was from ARTYmaze. This is from Dreams, etc. I just made a pocket there. And two tags from ARTYmaze, just back them onto cardstock so they're nice and thick. This is from Tsunami Rose, so you can do some journaling here. The other side of the paper bag. Here I just done some layering. We've got music paper, some Edith Holden, and this was a tiny little piece left off of some digital paper from My Porch Prints, and it's her butterfly collection. Another postcard on some an index card. Love the little dots. This was from Climmy. The envelope is from Climmy, as is the journal card, so I just popped the journal card on there. It can be glued onto a page as permanent pocket, but I've just paper clipped it on, so if you want to do whatever you want to do with it. Another ticket up here which you can tuck something behind. This was one of my arty envelopes that I've still never got around to doing anything with, and I have just attached that onto this page. This collage of memories is from Dreams, etc. Another little booklet that I've just tucked inside there. I've still got loads of these envelopes left where I've just used like green and yellow and gesso and all sorts of stuff. And then on here I just covered it completely with this image. Can't remember where I got that from. And then just stuck this also pretty down the bottom. Here we have another tuck with another ticket, and we just have, I think these are called calling cards. Probably got that via Pinterest or something like that, so somebody's blog or website or something, and that's there. So that just tucks in like so. Another or the other side of the dictionary page. This is my favourite page. So this is an envelope which I had to cut down, but it flips out and I've attached that onto the main page. Here I've just made a pocket, and you've got a little tuck spot there as well. Obviously the pocket's here. This is from the old design shop. And the envelope, I was actually going to glue it shut and make that another pocket, but then I thought that would be some nice writing space, and because I'd glued it on before I'd cut it all down, hadn't coffee dyed it, so I just what do you call that, stenciled. I just stenciled it. Then there's a double pocket here, so this is open down the bottom. We've got this, which is, I think it's ARTYmaze, scrap piece of cardstock, just a tag which I've stamped both sides, and then there, and then you can tuck something in there, and obviously they've got the nice pretty butterflies on there. So that's that page. And then here that's the other bit of the envelope, which would have been the flap, and I've just stuck these tickets down here. It says Dream, Laugh, Journey, and some ephemera. This is from Tsunami Rose, and that's the paper on the back. We have a repair tag and a little piece of ephemera, which I think might be from ARTYmaze. Because it's all been cut up and in my pouches and stuff, I'm not 100% where all the ephemera came from. This is the other side of the music paper, and instead of just leaving that with music paper, I used a long piece that I had left over from one of ARTYmaze's kits. I think this is the ephemera kit as well. Two pieces of ephemera here from Tsunami Rose, and that's just paper clip there to hold it. A large bingo card, which I've just added onto that paper clip there. Some writing space. We've got another envelope here with a tag from ARTYmaze. This is actually Graphic 45. I can't remember what kit that is from. If you know what that is, you can remind me, because it was just 8x8 sheets that I've got left over. So it's a nice thick cardstock, and it's a really nice floral pattern. So that is on that way. Got to start using up all these. I've got loads of 8x8s and 6x6. I really need to start using them up because they're just sitting there. This ticket has been what do you call that, stapled. I had to look at the stapler then, I couldn't remember what it was called. And a piece of ephemera in there. This page here has just been, it's one of the floral book pages. I've just stuck that to cover it over. I think it was mainly writing. I think that's why I done that. I can't remember now because it's all covered up. And then I just made a little pocket. We've just got a scrap piece here and then the word dreamy, and in there you have some more ephemera. I think I've used that already in the kit, in the journal, and that as well, and that, and then that is the back. So that is what you get. So if you're interested in this, it will be listed in my shop, and there will be more details on there, like page numbers, because I can't remember. This was really fun to do, and I think I might make another one when I've actually printed some stuff out, but I think I might do something similar with it because I just had a lot of fun making this. So listed in my shop. If you have any questions, just ask, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.